5-Minute Fridays. I am just about to start my 5-minute workout for today. All I'm using today is a resistance band. So if you have a resistance band, go ahead and grab it. But if you don't have a resistance band, don't worry, you don't need one. The only thing you're really going to need is something soft beneath you. So grab an exercise mat or a yoga mat if you have one. If not, maybe a towel will suffice. If you're working out on a carpeted floor or on grass, you probably won't need anything at all. I am not going to be doing a full tutorial today because there are only 5 different exercises and I want to go ahead and just get right into the workout. So I'll talk you through the exercises as we're going. We're on 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals times 5 rounds. That's our 5 minutes. So we're doing each exercise just once and we'll be resting for 10 seconds in between each one of those exercises. So if you're ready to go ahead and start the workout, go ahead and grab an exercise mat or a yoga mat if you have one. If not, maybe a towel. Grab a resistance band if you have one, and if you want to increase the difficulty a little bit, we're going to start with a super quick warm-up, just 2 minutes today to get warmed up, and then we'll get right into the workout. So as soon as you're ready, let's get started with our abbreviated 2-minute warm-up. So you're going to begin by just rolling your shoulders either towards the back or to the front. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're exaggerating the movement. So explore your full range of motion. Make those circles as big as you possibly can. Next, we are going to roll our head from one shoulder to the other. So start by allowing your chin to fall towards your chest and then towards the opposite shoulder. Head is nice and heavy. Arms are loose like a rag doll. If you want, you can start to allow your range of motion to increase a little bit each time you roll your head back and forth. Now, step your feet out a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your knees and sweep your arms down in front of you. And as you straighten the legs, you're reaching up above you. Each time you bend your knees, you can start to allow your range of motion to increase. Sinking a little deeper into that squat. Now keep your feet planted right where they are. We're going to lunge side to side, nice and easy. Adding the arms. So with each lunge, you are reaching across your body like you're trying to throw your arm across the room. Next, we're going to march in place. So step your feet in and just march. You can start with your knees low, but gradually as the interval progresses, you're going to start driving your knees up a little bit higher towards your chest, until finally you're driving your knees up as high as you can towards your chest. Feel a little stretch in your glutes. And we'll finish with a quick hamstring stretch. Just using this pose to assist me. You can use the wall or a chair or the arm of your couch. The point is just that you want to try to keep your back as flat as possible so that you increase the effectiveness of this stretch by isolating your hamstrings, and using the wall or a chair or something to assist you can just make it a little bit easier, a little bit more comfortable getting into the stretch. And that's it. That's our warm-up today, just 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and get right into the workout. Grab a resistance band if you have one and if you want to increase the difficulty with me, but if you don't have a resistance band, that's fine. You don't need one. Just make sure that you have something soft beneath you, and as soon as you're ready, here we go. I'm starting my timer in 3, 2, 1. This is 10 seconds just to get ready. We're starting with squats, so make sure your shoulders are back and down, chest is lifted high. Tighten up your abs. Push your booty back, keeping your back flat, keeping the weight in your heels as you come down into your squat. And then after you stand, you're going to pick up one leg and lift it behind you, really feeling those glutes. So come down into the squat, press your heels into the mat to stand, and then lift that leg straight up behind you, alternating legs with each rep. Think about trying to touch the ceiling with the back of your heel. You're trying to lift that leg straight up. And make sure you're keeping your back flat, keeping the weight in your heels as you come down into your squat. Work to your own level. You want to see if you can at least get your thighs parallel to the ground, but if you're not there yet, you're not there yet. Don't worry about it. Okay, keep the resistance band right where it is, coming down onto the mat on your side. And now you're going to have your legs staggered, and you're going to lift your bottom leg straight up towards the ceiling. Doing adductions here. So your leg is more or less straight. Feeling that inner thigh. And if you don't have a resistance band, you're doing the exact same thing, just without that added resistance. We're here for 15 more seconds, and then we're going to do the same exercise on the other side. We're on 10-second rest intervals and 50-second work intervals. So again, keep the resistance band right where it is. We're going to flip over to the other side. Legs are staggered. Picking up this bottom leg and lifting it straight up. Keeping this leg more or less straight. Think about elongating the leg the entire time. So like you're trying to touch the wall over there with your toes. And then really feeling that resistance as you lift the legs straight up. After this, we are going to be doing a glute bridge raise with an abduction. So I'm going to slide my resistance band up so that it's around my knees. And I'm going to come onto my back. Knees bent, heels flat on the mat. I'm going to press my heels into the mat, lift my hips as high as I can, squeeze the glutes at the top, open and close the legs, and then lower the hips back down with control. Don't have a resistance band, you're doing the exact same thing, just without the added resistance. So pressing the heels into the mat, lifting the hips as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes at the top, and then you're pressing your knees out and controlling the movement as you bring them back in. Last exercise, we're finishing with dead bugs. So I'm going to slide my resistance band all the way down so that it's around my feet. Knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle. I'm going to extend my arms up overhead, and I'm going to lower one heel down towards the ground. At the same time, I'm lowering my opposite hand down towards the ground. Alternating sides with each rep. So it's always opposite arm, opposite leg. If you don't have a resistance band, you can add difficulty to this exercise by just holding on to a light set of weights if you want. That's fine, but you don't have to. You can absolutely do this exercise with no added weight and no resistance, and you'll still feel it in those lower abs. So just make sure you're pressing your back into the mat. Last one. And that's it. That's our 5 minutes. We did it. Nicely done, but we are not quite finished yet. No workout of mine is ever complete, even if it's only 5 minutes long, until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left to go. Let's go ahead and do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. So as soon as you're ready, here we go. Final rep of the day. With that, the workout is now officially complete, so let's do a super quick cool down. Just shake out the arms, shake out the legs. You want to just move around for a couple of minutes after the workout while you allow your breathing to normalize and while you allow your heart rate to come down a little bit. So really visualize your diaphragm being pulled down as you fill your entire torso with air. And make sure you're using your diaphragm to control the air on the way out. so that you can slow down your breathing a little bit. Let's do a quick hamstring stretch. So if you need to hold onto the wall or a chair or the arm of your couch for balance, that's fine. You're just going to bend one knee, bring the foot behind you, reach back and grab a hold of the top of your foot. If you're holding onto something for support, you can just grab your foot with one hand. If you're not holding onto anything for support, you can reach back and grab a hold of the top of your foot with both hands. Press your heel into your booty cheek, and as you do that, make sure you're tilting your pelvis forward, tucking your booty underneath you. Think about trying to touch your spine with your belly button. One more deep breath here, and then we'll switch sides and come out. So pick up the opposite foot, bend the knee, bring the foot behind you, reach back and grab a hold of the top of your foot with one hand if you're holding onto something for support. Otherwise, you can grab it with both hands, pressing your heel into your booty cheek, and as you're doing that, you're tilting your pelvis forward, tucking the booty underneath you, sucking that belly button back towards your spine. Make sure you're continuing, as you tilt your pelvis forward, continuing to press your heel into your booty cheek. As soon as you combine both of those two elements, you're going to feel that stretch intensify in your quad muscles, and you're also going to feel it extend all the way up to your hip flexors. So let's come down to the mat. Let's stretch those hip flexors a little more. So all the way down on your back on the mat, extend your legs straight and now bend one knee and hug your knee in towards your chest. So grab a hold of your knee and really, really hug the knee in towards your chest, keeping your straight leg straight and down on the mat, feeling that nice stretch in this hip flexor, and make sure you're continuing to focus on your breathing, long, slow, deep, controlled breaths. Now just for a second, let's straighten the leg, grab a hold of your leg and gently pull the leg back towards your shoulder just a little bit. Bend the knee again, and now bring your knee across your body and twist to face the opposite direction. Try to keep this shoulder on the mat. Both of your shoulders should be on the mat. And breathe. Make sure you are relaxing into this stretch. Bring the knee back to center. Pull it in towards your chest one more time and straighten the leg. Let's repeat that whole little sequence on the opposite side. So bending your opposite knee, grab a hold of your knee and hug the knee into your chest, keeping this leg straight and keeping it on the mat. Breathe. Feel that stretch in your hip flexor. And now very briefly, let's just straighten the leg. Grab a hold of the leg and gently pull the leg back just a little bit. Just feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of your leg. Pull the knee back into the chest, and now pull the knee across your body and turn your body to face the opposite direction. Keeping your shoulders flat on the mat and relaxing into the stretch. Now bring the knee back up. One more time, hug the knee into the chest and straighten the leg. Next, we're gonna do happy baby pose. I love this one. So you're going to bend both knees and you're going to flex your feet, reach around and grab a hold of the outside of your feet, and just kind of relax your arms and let gravity do the work here. Just let the weight of your arms kind of pull your knees down towards the mat. If you want, you can kind of rock side to side a little bit, kind of a little massage for your low back. If that's not comfortable for you, don't worry about doing it. One more deep breath here. Come up, and we're going to finish with just a few seconds of child's pose. So coming into a tabletop position, and then pushing your booty back, letting your booty rest on your heels and letting your torso fall down towards the mat. If there's someone close by that you can enlist for a little help to come and gently press down on your low back, really pressing your booty into your heels, sometimes that can be really, really helpful. One more deep breath here. And let's come out, making sure that you are standing carefully and incrementally so that you don't get lightheaded, and that's it. That's our little cool down for today. So that's it, you guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did this little 5-minute workout with me today, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately, and even if you are not doing the workouts with me, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. It truly does mean the world to me. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years. Please know that I appreciate you all so very much. And I just want to remind you, especially because I did not take the time to do a tutorial today, that if anything is unclear, if you have questions about the exercises that we were doing today, if you have any doubts about how to do these exercises with the correct form, or if you need help with equipment-free substitutions, if you need to see beginner modifications, I'm always here to help, so please just ask. It is really important that you understand how to do the exercises correctly so that you get the maximum benefit out of each exercise, and of course so that you reduce your risk of injury. And you guys know it's also incredibly important to me that all of my workouts are always accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me, so I'm always here to help facilitate that. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions or if you need help. If you enjoy these little 5-minute workouts and you would like to see more of them, please remember that I have an entire playlist of 5-minute workouts on my channel. I will link it right there, and we will be continuing to do these 5-minute Fridays every week for the foreseeable future. So that means that I will be continuing to bring you at least one new 5-minute workout a week every week for the foreseeable future. And that is going to do it for today. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I will see you all right back here on Monday. Bye.